I'm Jack Black, and I stand up to cancer.
I'm Charlie Gibson.
I'm America Ferrera.
I'm Scarlett Johansson, and I stand up to cancer.
I'm Charles Barkley.
I am Billy Crystal.
My name is Jennifer Garner, and I stand up to cancer.
I'm Rob Lowe.
I'm Julia Louis-Dreyfus.
I'm Eva Longoria.
I'm Sheryl Crow, and I stand up to cancer.
Stand up to cancer.
All three network news anchors are announcing a groundbreaking collaboration to stand up to cancer. So I know why you're motivated to be involved in this. Why you?
Oh, this was sadly natural for me. I've lost a mother, a sister to cancer. My father survived it. Name the American family. Talk about 6 degrees of separation. It's more like 1 or 2 now.
It will be designed to get people's attention focused again on cancer research.
These scientists who I think are the unsung heroes of our nation, they need financial support. And if all of us band together, we can start a huge grassroots movement that can truly change the paradigm. It's nice about this website, you guys. It will keep the fundraising component going on and on long after the hour has ended, and it's going to be a clearinghouse for all sorts of information.
In addition to the website, a major public service campaign rolled out over the summer on television, in movie theaters, magazines, and in newspapers.
The broadcast news anchors joined forces to fight a killer.
Sarah Jessica Parker, Sheryl Crow, and Baseball Commissioner Bud Selig got Yankee Stadium on its feet to stand up to cancer. The benefit airs live September 5th on NBC, ABC, and CBS.
Live from the Kodak Theater in Los Angeles, an historic event as ABC, CBS, and NBC present Stand Up to Cancer.
I keep dreaming of a future with a long and healthy life, a life not lived in the shadow of cancer, but in the light. I see a future where all scientists come together in a unified agenda and share their research and their brilliance. I dream that the word cure will no longer be followed by the words it's impossible.
We've got, for the first time in the history of science, the technology we need to figure out what makes cancer tick and what makes it different from normal human biology.
We're much further along than people realize. This is the most promising time in cancer research since I've been in it, for the benefit of the patient. And we're moving as fast as we can.
We can assemble these teams in a way that will bring expertise from all over the country and potentially all over the world to focus on critical problems that we think really are going to make a big difference.
And that's what this whole Stand Up to Cancer effort is about, putting together these collaborative teams around a common problem and having them really look to make an impact in the shortest period of time as possible.
I see Stand Up to Cancer as being absolutely critical to accelerating the pace of progress in cancer research. We as scientists know that it's no longer a matter of if we can cure cancer, it's a matter of when. And by working together, Stand Up to Cancer is going to make that possible.
It's that feeling you get on a day when you know it's going to rain right before it rains and you can feel it. We can feel that in the field of oncology. It's about to rain.
The three of us share a dream with all of you tonight that when we and the scientists join together, we can make cancer history.
The heart is stronger than you think, like it can go through anything. And even when you think you can, it finds a way to still push on. No, get better, whatever. If you fall, dust it out, don't let up. Don't you know you can go be your own miracle? You need to know.
It's time for a government that wages a war against cancer as aggressive as the war cancer wages against us.
All the money raised from last night's Stand Up to Cancer event will help encourage scientists to collaborate rather than compete and translate basic science into applicable therapies for patients.
Tonight's historic, and I'm just so grateful to everybody who's participated. And it's just the beginning. We go from here.
This is a dream come true to me. A new mechanism for getting people together to think in new and visionary ways about difficult and heretofore insoluble problems.
There's a tremendous premium on collaboration.
across different fields of expertise and disciplines and different institutions. It brings people together in a way that's quite powerful.
There's never been a coming together of so many major players in cancer research and treatment.
It really challenges the best of the best to really come out and say, look, we need to make something happen.
I think one of the unique things about Stand Up to Cancer review process is the idea that the review team is personally invested in making the proposals that they review the best possible proposals. This typically does not happen in other review mechanisms.
And there's no other mechanism to do it. This is very unique, and if anybody tells you we're already doing it, the answer is they're not. I think this is the greatest thing since apple pie, quite honestly.
The exposure to other folks within the Dream Team has already shifted the way that I think about the biology of this disease and the way that I think about this problem.
This is a novel approach, for want of a better word, sort of a Manhattan Project type approach where people have been put together who have different expertise to address the problem.
And it's working through that teamwork that we really hope to advance these ideas in a way that will fundamentally change the way we treat cancer.
For me, it's really rewarding to try to think that some of the questions that we approached could actually make a difference in the lives of patients.
So it's all about patients. And I think they'll be very excited if we do this to participate with us. But it starts in patients.
Every single person on this team has lost somebody. And we get tired of not being able to do something, dramatic.
My own father, he died of liver cancer. And I watch him dwindle and dwindle to nothing. This is where I feel that, I can take what I know, make a difference.
We're not just fooling around. We put a specific goal into the proposal because
if you don't shoot high, you're never going to reach the target.
We think we can make an impact in 3 years on the major cancers and bring a new type of therapy that will actually be utilized.
We now have all the pieces of a jigsaw puzzle, but the nice thing is we actually know how some of those pieces, a lot of those pieces, fit together.
I feel that this is perhaps the golden era for cancer research because all the pieces are starting to come together.
Stand Up to Cancer, they are enabling us to transform that knowledge into the wisdom that's required for effective treatment in the future.
Because if we do our job right, we actually look at the world differently tomorrow than we look at it yesterday because science brings new concepts. And that's the same thing with this Stand Up to Cancer application we're putting something new on the table.
This is where the end of cancer begins, when together we stand as one.
I ask only one thing of you. Will you stand up with me? Will you stand up to cancer?